starting a new bank from scratch, I mean, golly, I didn't even know how to do it. And plus I was happy and satisfied with where I was. And you and I have discussed this before, but you know, several people have talked to us over the years just from time to time about throwing around the idea of starting a new bank. But it was always a group that sort of had already had their players in place as far as organizing folks. And this presented itself as an opportunity for me and you really to choose that group, at least to ask them to be a part of what we were thinking about. So I guess to have that opportunity is probably the reason that motivated me to even want to do it.
You know, for me, before we talk about the staff, to me the defining moment of my first recollection of our discussions about the bank was you came in my office. If I'm not mistaken, it was a Thursday afternoon after everybody had left, and you said, how serious were you about starting a bank the other day when we were talking about it with a few other folks?
Right.
And I looked at you and I said, I don't know, boss, how serious do I need to be? And shortly after that moment, we dropped on our knees in my office.
I remember that.
And prayed through it. And yeah, where we were working at the time had just recently been named the #1 place in America to work by Fortune magazine.
I forgot that part.
And I remember going home and talking with Ashley about it and praying through, okay, God, here we are working for quite possibly the best place in America to work for. And we're fixing to pack up, start something of our own. And I've said it before, but it was as if he said, hang on, boys, just let me do this.
I'm so glad that we chose to be faith-based. And from the genesis of this organization till today, I mean, I'm so glad that we chose to do that. And I don't know if you remember, but you and I were praying together every single day before the bank was formed, before we made any announcements, before we did anything, just praying in unison and every day that this would work. And then we hired Elaine Davis, and the first day she was there, unprompted by either one of us, when we were hanging out at Dunn Stapleton's extra office down there, Mr. Watson's old office actually, at Watson Spence. And the very first day Elaine came, she said, guys, and she was sort of shy, you know, kind of meek. She said, would you mind if we started every morning with prayer? And I remember thinking, wow, would I mind? That would be awesome. And what's so wonderful about that is that we've been able to maintain that every single day that we've been open since then.
You know, our slogan for the last couple of years has been Flint Community Bank, it's how you'd rather bank. You've said this, and I've mentioned it, and other members of the management team have said it. Not a day goes by that either via email, text from someone having just come through the drive-thru and had a great experience, running into us at church, whenever we're out in the community, saying to us, you know, there's just something different about Flint Community Bank and the way we feel when we walk in the door.
Yeah.
They step across that threshold and Stacy, Stephanie, somebody from the teller line is saying their name. Just being recognized, known when you walk in the door makes all the difference in the world.
That's right.
As we've talked about, banking is no longer a place you go. It's something you do. But here at Flint Community Bank, our customers have the option of doing banking the way they want to do it. If they want you, all they got to do is dial the main number and get you. If they want Mickey, they've got her cell phone, they've got her email address, they can come by here and see her. It's almost the best of all the options combined into one location right here in Little Albany, Georgia.